welcome back if you're returning, and if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading today, so just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Flip and switch your roles if you need to. Don't try and make anything fit though. If it's not your story, just let it go. Alright, so first card out, we've got new job / career. So something could be moving along. Now, this may not be like a completely new job. For some of you, this could be like branching into maybe like a new, like a promotion or into a different area. Like a new position in the company you're currently with. Or, yeah, but something's new about it. And this is in your current position / maybe this has just happened or happening now, or something that you're working on, maybe actively applying for, but it's kind of saying like it's here. This could be also launching a new business, or it could even be like a side hustle, or starting something on the side that you plan to build up and maybe take over to be your main thing. We've got romances in the air. We've got honor and respect will come to you. So I'm feeling like this could be in this, well, it could be in the romance, but it could also be in this new career. We've got news is on the way, and that just came out in Sagittarius's reading. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, and news could be coming in from a Sagittarius. We've got the claw. Be careful, do not take risks. So, I guess you've been pushing it and that maybe this risk is something tempting, or you're kind of like, do I go out on a limb or don't I? Well, this is in your future position, so this isn't something you're dealing with right now, but it could come up soon. So we've got, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. This could be the risk that you're planning on, that you could be tempted to take, is maybe like planting some false information about a person, or kind of like a bit of vengeance, or maybe you find out who's gossiping about your secrets and you're like, okay, I'm going to get them at their own game. But that would be lowering your vibration to stoop to that level. So this is somebody you've obviously entrusted with. Now, I feel like you've had this one before too, haven't you? You've had that exact card come out before. So maybe it's already happened and you're still dealing with the kind of damage control. Maybe you're still dealing with that in a way. And that could be where you're kind of like wanting to, I'm feeling like, get them back. So, yeah. Alright, well, let's see. Now, this new job could be like a new contract for some of you. We've got justice come out as your first card out. So I feel like this is finally, something is finally balancing out for you. Something you've been, that's something you're very much deserving of, I feel, with the justice here. And it being in the upright too. So maybe you've been waiting quite a while, or you could have been applying for jobs, getting the interviews, kind of like getting down to the last 2 or 3, but not getting picked, and you're finally getting what you want, and what's like, I feel like you're finally getting paid what you're worth in this new career or new job. Like, you're finally getting that level that you're qualified to do, that you've worked hard to get. Like, you're getting a higher position than you were before. Like, something is moving forwards and upwards with this. Somebody you could be dealing with could be getting the justice for wronging you. So somebody could have been trying to sabotage you with like, you know, gossiping about all your secrets. Somebody could have been trying to sabotage your work or your reputation or your and I feel like this is also balancing out, like this person's getting caught out, or this person's not getting away with what they were trying to do. Okay, so we've got Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups, and the Magician in reverse. So let's see here. Ooh, you could be somebody could have like tried to take your job or take your position, or you could be going back to doing something you did before. Maybe you were looking at, you know, trying to find something, you know, in the area that you live, or something that you could do from where you are without having to move. You could have been sort of getting to that point where you're like, I'm going to have to go to this different place where these jobs are more available or where my career can flourish. But I feel like you have managed to find something where you currently live or where you wanted to go to stay. So you may have even been able to, you know, get that position or that contract or that new job within the current company that you're in, like, you know, transfer, so that you didn't have to go out there and start again with a different company. So, you know, I think this is, yeah, we've got Judgment here too at the bottom of the deck. Judgment, so something has been really burdening you, and I feel like this Knight of Wands in reverse has been to do with it. So this could have been somebody who in your life was like really, I don't know, in competition with you or trying to take from you, or just not even giving you that positive encouragement, like that you're going to get what you want. This could have also been the person that's been gossiping about all your secrets and trying to ruin opportunities for you. Yeah. Doing this stuff behind your back. You may have found out who this was so that you could rectify the situation, but Judgment is talking about you're getting your good karma, they're getting their bad karma for what they've done, and they're going to be extremely burdened by getting caught. So yeah, this could be some sort of legal matter too. There could have been a workplace harassment going on, affecting where you were, and maybe this is what was having you look for a new job at a different company because you couldn't be around this person anymore. But I think that something has happened where this person's got, you know, it's been worked out so that you haven't had to leave. And maybe that's why you put in your resignation. You could have gone to the point of putting in your resignation, and they've asked you why you're leaving, and you're like, well, I can't get away from this person. They keep harassing me. They're making my life miserable at work. And so they've gone and dealt with that issue, and that's given you this ability to stay. And you may have even got like more than that, more than just your existing job as well in the first place. Queen of Swords here. So somebody has been lying, saying things about you, saying that you're going to be leaving. Maybe somebody has been working against you behind your back, as in like they've been trying to say, oh, I know so-and-so is looking for a new job or a new position, and you weren't at all. Saying that, kind of try to create mistrust, and like as though you are looking for a new position behind your manager or your owner's back. Or this could have been the person that you're trying to get away from too. This Queen of Swords, there could have been multiple people making your life uncomfortable. But I feel like the truth has now come out. Definitely. I mean, maybe you were thinking about moving to another location, and this wasn't actually the truth. Maybe you were saying, I'm leaving because I'm going back to, you know, live somewhere else. And that's why I can't keep coming here. But that wasn't the case at all. It was like something else going on behind the scenes. This is a very karmic person, this Queen of Swords, yeah, she's a nasty piece of work. And now we've got a Queen of Pentacles here in reverse as well. And this is coming up under romances in the air. So, I don't know, like maybe you had a workplace romance and it went bad, or that person could have been sleeping with other people at the company. As well, that Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is interesting. She's getting judgment too. This Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles is getting judgment. So there's a few people involved here. I mean, somebody could have been having a workplace romance, like an affair. But, you know, that person could have also been in a relationship. Like they could have been cheating and having a workplace affair. And so this could have ended up getting found out and it created all this hassle. We've got a King of Pentacles in the reverse here too. So I feel like something's going on. Like this is a... And a King of Swords in reverse. So the King of Swords and King of Pentacles are both coming out in the reverse. There's a relationship here. There's instability here. There's an unhappy household. Oh, this is all coming out. So this Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, I don't know why. They're both there, but they've both got these partners and they've both got instability. Like something's going on. And it could be to do with... This is like these two queens are like two jilted exes. I feel. This is... Yeah, and this Knight of Wands maybe has slept with both of these queens. I don't know, but this is two couples. Two very karmic couples that are getting judgment. So, yeah, I mean, one of them is definitely to, you know, coming in under the career side of things. The other one's just in the romance side of things. So, but like both of these two are together, like that. This is very, very interesting. So I feel like you've isolated yourself, like you've taken yourself away from these two couples. Maybe this could be why you're leaving and going into a new career and leaving these people behind. Let's see. I mean, you could have been working where there's, I don't know, like two people. I mean, it could have been like you could have been working for a place that's owned by like two couples. Or, you know, like the women run the business or something. Let's get some more here. What's the justice to the Queen of Swords? The Chariot. Well, you're having a victory. And this Queen of Swords could have been lying on you and trying to hold you back. I feel like this Queen of Swords is trying to hold you back from getting your justice, from getting this victory. This could have been like you handing in your resignation and asking for a reference, or, you know, like something to help you get the next job. And either this Queen of Swords didn't give you a reference, or, you know, when the new employer calls her, she's actually given you a really bad reference. But I feel like you got the job anyway. So she's or maybe they didn't call her, or she's just given you a really like not a great... Yeah, she's lied. She's trying to keep you where you are. But I feel like you're having a victory anyway. And I feel like this is the, you know, gossiping about all your secrets. So this Queen of Swords could be like, oh, they're always late, you know, their work's never finished on time, you know, this type of thing, like trying to like give the worst possible reference they can, because they don't want you getting the new job so that you have to stay there with them. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I feel like whoever it is that they speak to can see straight through it, can see that they want you to stay and for them to keep you, so that's why I feel like you get the job anyway. This Queen of Swords could also have been trying to sabotage, you know, if you have your own business, this person could have like gone under a fake account to give you a bad review or something on Google. But I feel like you got the contract anyway. So, who's this Queen of Pentacles? The Judgment. Ooh, King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely like a workplace romance, or somebody who's been cheating on their partner, because this is not her. This Queen of Pentacles should be with this King of Pentacles, but she's having what looks like an affair with this King of Wands in reverse. She could also be the same person as that Knight of Wands that we saw earlier. Empress at the bottom of the deck, I feel like this is your energy. I feel like you're just getting out of this whole situation with these karmic people. You are protecting your energy. You're going into a better environment for yourself, away from this conflict, away from all of this shenanigans that's going on in the office or, you know, the workplace. I feel like you just know about this. You know about like people lying, people cheating, and you don't want to even have it on your conscience, even though you're not the person doing it. You know about it, and it's like, you know this Queen of Pentacles husband or partner, and you don't want to have to hold this secret. But I feel like this Judgment here is what's coming out, is this is coming out, like this is being revealed, what they're doing with the Lovers. But I don't feel like there's much heartbreak involved, because this King of Pentacles wasn't in love with this Queen of Pentacles anyway. Something like that. But there's all this fighting amongst them. But, you know, somebody's healing from this, and I feel like it's you. You're healing from, you know, the conflict that you've been around. I feel like you're breaking away from these people. Now, these people could even be in like some sort of open or quite loosely ruled relationships where they're not monogamous. So maybe that's why there's no heartbreak here. These two kings are like wingmanning each other. They're out here on the side, on the sidelines, but they're sort of, it's like they know about it. And it's somehow, it's not even really a problem, but anyway, they're getting some harsh judgment. I don't know why this is so closely connected to work, like this romance and jobs. So it could be people doing this in your workplace that you know about, the whole shenanigans thing. So let's see. Somebody could be getting fired. Like one of the two people may have to leave, or maybe they both have to leave, but I don't know, like it's as though this Queen of Pentacles is just, you know, she's cheating, but she's staying in a relationship, you know, for money or something, but she's not even in love with this person. So, you know, this shit hits the fan. It's, I feel like she's in love with this King of Wands in reverse. I feel like maybe one of these people is your ex. Like maybe this King of Wands or one of these King of Pentacles, King of Swords, something like that, is someone that you had dealings with in the past. Possibly a relationship or something. We've got 3 of Cups in reverse here. So third party situations, definitely. Definitely third parties. You know what? They're all as bad as each other though. every single one of them's in the reverse. The only person in the upright is that Empress we just saw, and that's, I feel like that's your energy. You're getting out of this whole situation. It's so bad. It's really like it doesn't feel like there's any separation between like work and personal with these people. Like everything's personal and apparently sexual. So I don't know, they could have been trying to suck you into doing something like this as a career. Like maybe they do, I don't know. This Queen of Pentacles could have been trying to sleep her way to the top, and it's not worked. That could be why this is coming up so closely linked to career. So yeah, I mean, this King of Wands I think would sleep with anybody in the building that he had some interest on. So I think he's the one playing the game, and the Queen of Pentacles thinks she's playing the game, but they're both playing each other. So I think honor and respect will come to you because you don't participate in what these people do. So you're not low vibrational like they are. They're in this Three of Cups in reverse, and you're not just easy and easily able. You're not easy in that you don't give of yourself that easily to other people. You're not trying to climb your way to the top in the same way. You don't have to compete the way they're competing. You never got sucked into this, or if you did, you got out of it. You got out of whatever lifestyle it is that they're leading. So yeah, I feel like the way they're running their lives, like their businesses are going down the drain, they're losing their jobs, they're all in competition with each other. I think you're just like from an outside looking in. You've left and you've moved on with your life, and you're going up and up and up. And you're looking back at these other people who are doing the same old, and they're just going in circles. But it's not even just a circle where they're getting nowhere. It's a downward spiral where they're doing the same things and they don't even realize how much they've, gotten deeper and deeper into a hole. But you're watching from the outside looking in and going, oh my God, can't they see that their lives are falling apart? It's not like, to them it looks like one circumstance after another, just of like a run of bad luck. But it's not a run of bad luck. It's their life slowly deteriorating downward, down and down, where it's unrecognizable. So they're all sort of broke, not making any money. This could be one particular business too, where, they were doing really great when you met them, but now they're like attached to drugs and sex and partying, and this has become the dominant theme of their life. They go out on the weekends and it takes them all week to recover, so they're not getting ahead with their work during the week. There's couples fighting couples, there's third party situations and dynamics going on. It's just a mess. It's just a complete mess, and you're just like, thank God I got out of that. Thank God I didn't downward spiral with them. I could so easily have succumbed to it, and I think they would have loved to take you down with them. So, yeah, you got out quickly and alive. And you may have also just been originally looking at it as like, you could have just been sort of going along and met some people, or these are friends of yours and they brought you along and said, come try this, we found this new club, and they take you to like a swingers club or something. And you're like, oh, it's not so bad, I'm pretty, liberal and experimental or whatever. I'm not judgy. And, and it could have just started out something so simple and, social. But, and maybe you were a part of this with these people for a while, but now you've gone, okay, you know, like, you guys are living for this. This is like, this has consumed your life. And for you, it might have just been a bit of a social thing, and now you're stepping back and you're looking at it and going, wow, this is freaking crazy. So Ten of Pentacles has come out. On top of all of this chaos and mess. So I feel like there could have been like a fight in a business, or there could have been like an insurance claim or something like that. Somebody could have had to have sold a business. They may have actually had to sell and completely get out because, one, it was going down the drain. They didn't have the capacity or the ability to deal with it. There could have been a marriage breakup or something like that as well, where, you know, there was no choice in the matter. These people could have also turned something that they did in their private lives, like something that they did socially, into like a business. Like they could have, I don't know, they could have turned into, you know, porn stars or something, or tried to turn it into that, you know, taken their personal lives and tried to create money from it, but in a really toxic way. So, or they've just, like, somebody's had to sell a property or something like that, and maybe they tried to get you involved, and you're like, oh hell no, you know, there's money and then there's money, there's clean money, there's dirty money, or there's, like, you know, I would be happy to do that as my social life, but I'm not doing it as a career. That is not something I want to make money out of. That is, you know, so that's not your cup of tea. So you've walked away. Eight of Cups here, you've walked away. You don't care how much money they might be making. You don't want any part of that. So, and that's why I think this King of Pentacles and King of Swords in reverse are out here kind of like a little bit unfazed by these shenanigans over here. Because I feel like they're part of it. It's like they're using their women to make money off. It's just freaking gross. So, you know, wow. Alright, we've got an Eight of Cups. You could be traveling. It's talking about news is on the way. So you could be hearing about somebody, I don't know, leaving, going away, going traveling, or coming to visit. You know, if this person lives at a distance. Page of Pentacles in reverse, and once again the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So this could be talk about this Empress leaving, traveling, going away, maybe working, you know, having a success with what she's doing for work, being really successful. And maybe this, I feel like this is your energy, having this success in this new job or career. It may not even be new, like as in right now new. You may not have just received a new job, or you may just be being spoken about, like somebody's talking about this Empress having success in her new job or career. You know, it could have been like anything in the last 12 months or so. You know how time flies so much when, you know, somebody's away. You know, like a year can go by and it's still something feels new or something feels recent to other people. So I feel like other people are talking about the success. And for them, you know, like something you just started, like something you started in the last 6 to 12 months still is, you know, your new job / career to them. So I feel like people are talking about you. And, yeah, and I feel like they're getting this news that, you know, you're maybe traveling back into the area. But see, I don't think that these people are people you're going to catch up with when you get back. Or I feel like these people too are trying to like make out like they're making so much money and doing what they're doing. You know, like they just, it's kind of like a dangle the carrot thing, and they're trying to bait you. And yeah, they're trying to kind of like portray what they do as though they're achieving some sort of respect in their industry or getting some sort of like recognition or some sort of heights. But honestly, I feel like you're getting the honor and respect with what you're doing, what you're having a success in with your new job and career, something you're extremely masterful at. And they want to know what you're doing for work. They want to know who you're seeing, what your love life is like. They want to know how you're achieving all these great things in life. They want to know what the news is with you. They want to know what the history is with you. I feel like you've probably been keeping your life kind of on the lowdown. Just getting on with it, busy working on your goals, your dreams, and having a huge success. But I feel like there's this Knight of Cups in reverse. Like, look at all these karmics, man. It's like this Knight of Cups is behind all of this. This Knight of Cups, he knows the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords in reverse. He knows the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in reverse. He's the one who's trying to get information on you. What are you doing for work? What are you doing for who are your friends? What successes are you having? Who's in your romantic life? But this feels like an ex or somebody you used to see, somebody he's just, he's still karmic too. He's still wrapped up in all of this too. And he's trying to get info on you because he wants to come back in and he wants to drag you back into this scene as well. But he wants to drag you back in and be back with you because he's hearing about your success and he wants to be financially dependent on you. He wants to take advantage of your money, your success, because he's lazy and sloppy, and you've got that honor and respect, you've got that recognition, you have outgrown all these people and these situations, and so you've got this really great reputation, and he wants to feed off your reputation, your ideas, your success, your money. He wants you to take him with him, traveling with him, that sort of thing. And yeah, he probably still owes you money. I feel like he's a shapeshifter too. He's not just a Page of Cups in reverse. He's he's not just the Knight of Cups in reverse. He's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. He's the Knight of Wands in reverse. Sorry, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. Like, he's on that level. And you don't only want nothing to do with this lifestyle that you've outgrown and these people that you've outgrown, and you're watching their lives downward spiral. So why would you want to go back to that? But you're also like looking at, what was I going to say? It'll come back. You're just also like thinking to yourself, like you're not emotionally attached to this anymore, these people. You're not heartbroken anymore. This is well and truly in the past for you. You outgrew the whole thing. You outgrew the people and the situation. You don't even see it like, you don't even see them as happy people. Like, you don't even see it as adventurous and fun, whatever they do now. Like, maybe you used to, but you had that time and, you're past it. You're way past it. You've balanced your life out completely. You're on to the next new adventure, and they're still stuck doing the same thing they've always done. Like, it's so boring and it's such a roundabout. I still can't think of what I was going to say earlier, so hopefully it comes back to me. Alright, clarify this. Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, you've isolated yourself. You're protecting your energy. You're isolated yourself from one particular person, but the whole group as well. But it was more of a priority to isolate yourself from one particular person that you used to see within the group. The other people in the group aren't so much hassling you. They're just all still people in the group. But this one particular person, I feel like it was that Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands in reverse person, the shapeshifter. That's a particular person you've isolated yourself from. Could have been a Virgo. We've got heavy Virgo energy out here. and this person is still stuck on you. You're a challenge and you're an enigma as well now to this person. This person still hasn't got anything worked out with their finances. They're in karmic relationships. They may or may not be single, but they're not a committed person. So even if they're in a relationship or something they call a relationship, it's not monogamous. It's not really committed. It's like a come and go sort of setup that somebody will accept. If they're in a relationship with that person, it means they can come and go as they please. That's not a committed relationship. Not the normal kind. So, but this is the person that's always trying to get news on you. This is the person I think you keep yourself, your private life private in order for them not to get information on you. So, but, however, they may be hearing what they think they're hearing, or they may be getting little bits and pieces, or they're trying to find out that, you know, if you're in contact with anybody that they know. I think that you've like completely left the area, honestly. And maybe they've got some news that you came back for a while, or that you're coming back, or that you are back to see some people for Christmas, but not people that are in this group. Maybe just people that know them. Yeah, here you are, Empress. You've walked away from this Virgo. I feel like it's Virgo. Strong Virgo. Could also be a fire sign. Gemini. Libra. Strong Libra energy out here. Strong Libra energy. Okay, so the Magician in reverse. Be careful, do not take risks. You may be, if you are traveling, going to see some people that you used to know that may not be in this group, but still know the people in the group, or you might be going to see people that are in the group, but you're not planning on going to any parties with them. You're not planning on going and doing anything of the kind that they used to do. But sometimes it only takes to catch up with one or two people, and those one or two people end up talking to a bunch of other people, and all of a sudden Chinese Christmas gets around. The Magician in reverse, somebody is going to try to manipulate or persuade you to do something you used to do, to take some sort of risk. And you're in this, like, this is in your future position, right? So it's not, hasn't happened yet. But I feel like for some of you it's a trap. And for others it's not really a trap. It's just like they just want to party with you again. And you might be like, one time won't hurt, for old time's sake. You know, I feel safe with these people. You know, with the particular people you're with. But it's saying to be careful with this. It's not a good idea. One thing can lead to another. Okay, so somebody is really trying to manipulate something. And they could also be trying to manipulate a run-in with you. So you're in this Empress energy. You're extremely abundant and creative. No wonder you're getting honor and respect. No wonder you've got, you know, you're financially doing well, and everything's kind of looking on the up and up, because you know, you attract all this to you, and you're like, you know, so magnetic, and people just want to feed off this energy. Knight of Cups in reverse. This Knight of Cups got, you know, like, he is that shapeshifter. He is so manipulative, emotionally manipulative, narcissistic, immature. There is something here about this person coming out in the future. This person could be traveling to see you, and it's just going to be a spew of lies. I feel like this Knight of Cups is in cahoots with the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and these karmic women over here as well. And they're all in conflict with themselves, with each other. Like, these karmics, they freaking hate you. They hate your guts. They hate that you're successful, that you're beautiful, and that all these men still want to know what you're doing, want to be back in your life, and they don't want them. They want you. And they can't stand that. So, clarify the Magician to the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, see? This toxic devil energy. It couldn't be, I mean, you interpret these cards how you see them, but how can you interpret this any different? Like, this person wants to chain you to them. They want you to be sucked back into this world, their lies, their deceit, their manipulation. They want to take you and turn you karmic. Because look at this energy that you're in. You're freaking glowing. And you're shining higher and above all of them. I mean, they just want to feed off your money and your energy. And you'll end up being an Empress in the reverse or worse if you were to be tempted. So this person is going to take a risk and come in. I feel like they're taking a risk to come in. But they're coming in the wrong way. They're coming in karmic. They're coming in manipulative. You can't fall for it. I honestly feel like this person is setting up a trap. Like setting up a trap. They hear you're in town, or they hear you're coming back, or they hear you're around, and they are trying to set up a trap where they run into you, because I don't think you've got anything to do with them. Like, you don't have anything. You're not around. But they are... I feel like this person is a sex addict, a drug addict, a alcoholic, a freaking risk-taking addict, codependent, abusive. Like, they're just an addictive personality, and they're non-committal, and they're extremely manipulative and strategic. This is how they get around feeding off other people's emotions, feeding off people's energy, feeding off people's financial state. This person will tell you anything you want to hear, and they'll tell you what, you know, that they make it sound so good, and they come in just... This person is really good at their manipulation. Like, they're the best of the best. But you've healed, so I don't feel like it's tempting. It's not a temptation. You can choose it. You can powerfully choose it or leave it. You know, like, choose to take it or leave it. Because you're so healed. You know exactly what to expect. You know exactly how they're going to come in. You know exactly how they're trying to manipulate and strategize. You have it so worked out. I feel like you are so tapped into your intuition. You're in this divine feminine energy. How can you not know what this... I mean, one, you've already experienced this person before. But, you know, some people do fall into the same traps over and over again, or into the same cycle of learning that lesson over and over again because they don't actually learn it, so they need to repeat it. I don't see you needing to repeat anything here, but I don't know why they're in your future position and how they end up showing up. It's like this person is trying to like astro travel or communicate with you in a dream state. Heavy. Like, this person is extremely gifted, but they use their abilities for, like, dark magic, like, for evil, for selfish purposes. They're not in the light. You're in the light, they're in the dark. But they could be trying to talk to you in your dreams or in your sleep. You know, this person is somehow trying to keep you tied to them. Even if you've, like, been away from them for years, even if you've had no communication with them for years, you've blocked communication, you've blocked access for them to be anywhere near you. Like, maybe you're completely in a different state or country, or they don't know how to find you. You're not, you know, you're keeping your life hidden and isolated from them. They are still doing everything to energetically connect themselves to you. That is, and you could be actually catching up. Maybe you are somehow in contact with one of these kings and maybe one of these queens or something, and that is how This Knight of Cups in reverse finds out you've been around, finds out anything about your life. Maybe because you catch up with some friends who you feel aren't going to gossip and tell a bunch of people about what you've been doing, because you just catch up with them and let them know what you're doing. And they're the ones who gossip about all your secrets. And that is how this Knight of Cups finds anything out about you. That could be how quickly it goes around. So, yeah, I feel like they want this Two of Cups back with you. Something that you had in the past, but like Knight of Swords in reverse, the Death card in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. All these karmic people. Every single person out here is karmic. Every single one. Except for you. So like what you've had to do to break away from this whole group of people who were probably once very close friends of yours. And it's like you haven't just had to leave like make some lifestyle changes. You've made a whole complete transformation in who your friends are, your living situation, everything. It's like you've broken those addictions that those people haven't broken. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this Queen of Wands in reverse, she literally wants to bring an end to your life. This Queen of Wands, this Queen of Wands is with this King of Wands. See, like these are all couples. That's why I think they're all swingers. Honestly, there's something sexual about this group. There's something that they do that's sexual by nature. They're all swapping, and it's all romantic, and it's affecting their money, their career. But like you've transformed, you've brought an ending to all of this. Somebody wants to come in and fight to get you back, but you've already ended it. And I feel like this Knight of Swords is the Knight of Cups, who also is the Knight of Wands. This is that shapeshifter that you've walked away from. You've taken the option of you away from them. No more options. Seven of Cups in reverse. They could have treated you like an option. They likely did, given all their non-committal energy. And now you're not an option. They can't treat you like an option because you're not letting them you're not even one of the options they can choose from, because you've ended it. It could have been great. It could have been a happy family, but they're not that kind of person. Ten of Cups in reverse. They're not happy that you're not an option either. They want to turn that around, but no, it's not happening. It's not happening. It's too late now anyway for them to come in and try and fight for you or fight for this back. Because 1, damage is already done. 2, too much time has passed. 3, they never came in when they should have and apologised, and there could have been some chance of reconciliation back earlier, before you healed from this heartbreak, before you were left alone, just having to heal on your own without any closure. And they don't get to come back in now that you've rebuilt your life, created success, broken away from all of this, in your happy place. They don't get to come back in now and take advantage of everything you've worked hard to achieve. Absolutely not. There's just no freaking way. Plus, you're an empress. You're not going to settle for a freaking knight, let alone a knight in reverse. You're not even going to settle for a king, let alone a king in reverse. Like, none of these people are a match. Not even close. You would not settle for anything less than an emperor in the upright / high priest. So, this person is freaking dreaming. And that is why they treated you the way they did. Mostly they treated you the way they did because of who they are. And that is still who they are. And it is still them underestimating you. But the fact is, they underestimated you so much in the past, which is why they thought they could get away with treating you that way. And now they have more honor and respect for you, because it's been proven. 1, you didn't tolerate the treatment, and 2, you went on and had reward and success, and you've rebuilt your life from scratch with no help of theirs. No assistance whatsoever. You did it all yourself. Went out and had a victory all by yourself. You did put in the time, you put in the hard work, you put in the effort. And they didn't. They've gone nowhere with their life. None of these people have. They've just gone around and around in a downward spiral. So, of course, you are looking great. You're feeling great. Your life is a success, at least to them. Looking at you, it is. And they're still in these toxic habits, in this toxic environment, all feeding off each other and needing some fresh meat to feed off, because your energy is glowing. And they're all drained. They're all karmic. They need people in the upright to feed off. And you're an absolute prize and gem to be won. But there's just no way you're going to settle for any of these people. It's actually quite sad when you see them. You're like, oh man, you had so much potential, and what a waste. So yeah, that's what's happening here. But I do feel like the biggest risk you have, it's in like, this person wants to catch up with you in your future. And I feel like you need to do some cord cuttings if you haven't already. They're still pulling on your energies. So even if you've done a cord cutting, I feel like you need to do some more banishing. Cord cuttings and banishing spells to keep them out, because they're still trying to get in. They're still trying to get information on you. They're still trying to somehow get reconnected to you. And I don't think that if there's any opportunity you could go to a place or to a party or go see some friends or something where there is any risk that this person will be there, I don't think it would be a good idea to go. That's a risk you don't need to take, because you need to continue to protect your energy from these toxic karmics. And I feel like it's a trap. Like, everything is a trap. This person is going to try and set something up where you're somehow trapped to run into them. And it's in your future. And look, when I say trapped, we've got, like, there's something that could happen quite quickly, and you're in the trap before you even know it. 8 of Swords. And they want to trap you for your money. This Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Swords, they are trying to get your money out of you. That's all they want, is to take from you. All they want is your wealth, your fortune, your energy, your expertise, your ideas. Take it and take it for their own. Because they're not working hard for it. You've worked hard for it. You've got your balance, and you've got a really good lifestyle, and your heart's open. Ace of Cups, or this is, they could try and come in like, to want this new love back, or try and present it like love, but no. I think you see it exactly for who it is, exactly for who they are, and I don't think you'll fall into a trap, but you could just be circumstantially trapped, like where they kind of like roadblock you or try to like show up unannounced when they know you don't want to see them. They know you've not reached out, you've made no contact, nothing like that. So yeah, that's just where it's at. Oh geez, this reading went long. Okay, I won't pull any more cards. Capricorn, this is your reading. So I hope it resonates, hope the messages were helpful, and if you liked the video, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this community to grow. And I'll be back in 4 days with your next reading. So the 12th will be the next one dropping. Whatever day that is. Like Wednesday, I think. Yeah. And so thank you to anybody who likes, comments, takes the time to comment or confirm, writing confirmations on the messages. Really helps. And yeah. Until next time, take care of you, and bye for now.